And now, prepare your ear holes for penetration as we bring you another great podcast from the Poop Culture Extended Universe.
I would put it on a bud. You could fit the pickles. You could fit pickles in there. And the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Pickle chicken sandwich.
Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here? Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further.
Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunion rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey.
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. You're like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
It's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
Oh, well, hello there. Yes, you've tuned in for another edition of Just in Time with J&T Baggers. Well, the J&T Bagger today, might be, I guess I can tell you. It's, probably have seen this coming. I think Rob may have actually predicted it back in the day when we were doing our, not back in the day, but when we did our 100th episode. But, yeah, it's with a heavy heart that I must announce the departure of one rookie and one redcorn from Just in Time, which is partially why the new logo, so we don't have to keep making a new one every time someone comes in or out. But, yeah, they've both, when we started having technical difficulties, it came down to, they gotta kind of ask them if they could pitch in for the cause and actually, get more involved, and got pretty much no response. So, yeah, it kind of came down to ultimatum time, like, hey, help out, pitch in, be part of it, or kick rocks. And so they are kicking rocks. Of course, everything I've just said was a joke. Gotcha. Yeah, I know it's not even April Fool's yet, but yeah, that was all bullshit. They're just not here yet. We just haven't replaced our equipment yet. Again, it is me, or it is I. However you fucking want to do it. But yeah, DJ here, once again. Sorry about that whole thing. Once again, the guys are not off the show. The new logo is just to have a new logo, honestly. And because I've stared at those cartoons long enough. But, yeah. Had you go on there for a second. So, not too long ago, I was at a party. I know I usually don't do those. But I was outside on a porch, standing in a blunt circle. There were two blunts going around. And they were doing the, one going one way, one going the other way, to where they would intersect at times, and that lucky someone would be hitting both blunts at once, and then passing one each way. Well, I had that happen actually once. Well, of course it's bound to happen to pretty much everyone. But I went to pass each blunt one way, with the one hand, and this one guy got like really almost aggressive. Like mad, like, no, that one goes that way and that one goes that way. Like, it doesn't matter. They're both blunts. They're almost gone. They're already down to roach style. Like, half the people are gonna say no to these right now because they don't want to burn their lips or fingers. So I'm kind of like, what the fuck? And then I know it's like he was even standing in the circle, like almost getting pumped up, like he was about to fight. Not over this, but just in general. He seemed like just a very salty guy. Honestly, I think it's because we went to the party and, oh, what a big surprise, fucking sausage fest. and I think he was expecting to get some booty. But yeah, he was a real salty, aggressive smoker. That was one smoker I didn't see on Half Baked, was the aggressive smoker, the damn near bully smoker that's real anal about which way everything goes. I think we've even had it happen on the show where we're just like, all right, which way does this go? Oh, it doesn't fucking matter, just hit it. It doesn't matter. It's not. We're all getting baked. Fuck. It's not. It's supposed to be a celebration. It's not supposed to be that serious. So that's a little bit weird. But yeah, that was just a little tidbit that like stood out there, especially in like the weed smoking world. You're supposed to be relaxed. Everybody's supposed to be chill, hanging out, having fun, enjoying the time. And then you got this douchebag sitting there getting pissed off over seemingly nothing, honestly. Pretty much nothing. So, yeah, I don't know what that's pretty much all that one was there. Oh, hell, my favorite part of the show. Thank you, Mr. John Frickin Smith, once again for your wonderfully fantastic intros. Check out the song Yours to Keep from the album Songs of the Great Collapse. Head to johnfrickinsmith.com or iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher. I don't know why I always go to Stitcher. It's the S on Spotify. It fucks me up. But yeah. Yeah, I'm obviously pretty baked. Yeah, go do that. Check out John Frickin Smith. You'll find some great fucking music on there. Believe me. And the best part of it too is you don't hear our voices. It's actually like it's real music. Real music. Check it out. So, what the fuck am I smoking today? Oh, I got some Tattooing Dream again. Yeah. If I could put the smell through this microphone, you would understand why I would take another crack at this one, because it smells god beautiful. It's got the nice sweet smell to it. You ever had that if you ever smelled weed, you might smell like a sweet kind of smell coming off of it. I love that. It's one of my favorites. So, anyway, the shop that I got this from, though, this is something that happened a couple weeks ago. I was at the shop. I've never been into a weed dispensary. They're all kind of different, but all kind of have the same concept. This is one of the ones we like to call it the window one and shit. You walk in, they have a waiting room with a window, and you give them your ID or your rec or whatever. Actually, this particular place has the recreational option because of the legality in California, so I don't actually have to use a rec when I go in there. But did you get better discounts, I guess, when you have a recommendation? So a lot of people are actually renewing their doctor's recs anyway. But and because but it was funny. The guy, first off, the guy was fucking awesome. When I pulled up to the shop, he was this guy was outside smoking a cigarette, and when he saw me walking up and shit, he put a cigarette out instantly and came and walked through the front door with me. Went through the employees only door and went around, and he was the guy working the window. So he takes my ID and all that stuff. I sit there in the waiting room for a couple minutes, and I get led into the other room. Now, when you get led into the weed room, the way this particular shop is, there's pretty much no separation between the room with the window that the other guy's in and the room that you're buying your weed in. I don't even know if there's a door between them, but there's space, but it's all locked off, But, yeah, they have to, buzz you into the weed room. But you can hear the guy he was a very loud talker. And, he was still at the front desk. I'm talking to the chick that's weighing my weed and whatnot. And, as she's weighing it, we hear you can hear the front still pretty well, too. And, you hear the door open. They got, a little bell or something on it. And I can't hear what the person who walked through the door is saying. I can only hear the guy behind the window, because he talked very loud, and like I said, no real wall between the weed room and that front desk room. And it cracked me up, because I hear him, just like, hey, welcome, you got your ID, your rec and whatnot. And I don't hear what the person says, but I hear him say, I hear the guy behind the window say, hey, my name's T, I'll get you set up right now. And the guy whoever walked in must have asked, must not have heard him, because he said, oh, I said T, like the letter or the drink. And me and this chick, the girl that's weighing my weed, and even the other girl that was standing at the register, we all stopped for a second and just start cracking up. Like, did he really just say it like the letter or the drink? And that fast too, just like tea, like the letter or the drink. He almost sounded like iced tea when he said it too, like the letter or the drink, white guy. And then it made me just start imagining like him, like he could have just kept going on with that one, like he could, you know what I mean? He could have just started. He could have just like the, you know, tea, like the letter or the drink, or like the Rex, which is just another reference to the letter, or like the old Ford model, another reference to the letter, or like the kind of shirt you wear. Or like the kind of thing you use when you're driving in golf. Or like when you got teaching your little kid to play a baseball. Or like the T-Bird. Another reference to the Ford. Another reference to a Ford. Or like the rapper. Another reference to the drink. Like, it felt like he could have gone on and on with a bunch of tea stuff. He didn't, but anyway, it cracked me up just because we were just sitting there. Just like, he was so fast with it. He was just like, my name's T. No, T, like the letter or the drink. And it cracked us up. But then all of a sudden the entire tone changes. Again, mind you, I can't really hear whoever the patient, we'll call him in this situation. Yeah, there's the patient and then there's just the guy. And the patient, or whatever, I guess must have said something about calling on the phone or something. Because all of a sudden you hear the guy just, he's just like, yeah, that was me actually that you talked to on the phone, and you were very rude to me. At first I thought he was joking. He's like, you were very rude to me, and so, you know, I'm gonna just give all this back. Talking about his recommendation and his ID card. And at first I thought he was kidding, but he's like, no, just go ahead and take all this back. Now it's quiet enough we can actually kind of hear this person in the other room. Not very well, but you hear, well, will you accept my sincerest apologies or something like that? And you hear the guy just like, the guy behind the window just like, yeah, we're all good, sir, but just go ahead and take that back and get on out of here. Like he got very serious in that moment. I don't know what kind of conversation must have gone on the phone between them, but obviously, yeah, as he said, he was very rude and said, he was rude enough, the guy was rude enough where he was even apologizing to her. It was like, what, did you not think you were going to face the person you talked to on the phone? Not everybody it's not tech support, it's weed shop. It's not gonna, they're not outsourcing their phone calls for a local weed shop. So, what did he do? The patient, as we'll call him. We hear him, we accept my sincerest apologies, and you hear the guy just like, yeah, we're all good. Get on out of here, though. And then you hear just like, well, fuck you. And then the guy goes from professional, just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and give that back, sir. And the guy all of a sudden is just like, get the fuck out. All right, you came in through the fucking door, get out the same fucking door. You know how to go. And meanwhile, I'm paying for my weed at this point. I'm getting rang up or whatever. Yeah, they actually have a register at this place, like full on, print up receipts and everything. It's kind of badass. But yeah, I'm getting ready to leave, or she's getting ready to staple my bag, which is the final step. And I hear the door open, and I hear some cussing and shit, and then it closes, and then. Have a nice day, she hands me my weed. Now, at this moment, I don't know who the hell has been in there getting pissed off at this guy, but I know he's going to be right outside that door when I walk out that door. Whether he's leaving or he's standing there waiting for somebody, he's going to be right there when I walk out, so there's going to be at least an awkward moment. And, of course, I expect the worst. Big, angry black man with, with an afro, because apparently that scares white people. I don't know why. But I come walking out the store, I'm like expecting that. And instead, when I walk out, it's a skinny, scrawny, rickety old man with a cane. Now, he wasn't like so old that he was moving like who's it, Abe Simpson's buddy I don't remember his name, but at the retirement home. It wasn't like so much like to where he was moving all extra slow, but he needed a cane. But anyway, he turns around as I'm walking out, and he's staring me in the face. And I'm looking at him like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I still got my work uniform on. I'm fucking covered in flour and fucking whatever other kind of food is all over my clothes. And I'm walking out. I just kind of hold my bag up to my chest so that he sees, like, I'm a customer. And then he kind of, like, slows his tone a little bit, and which is weird. I'm like, I never thought I would have to, like, tell an old man, like, I'm not one of the people you do. No. But, yeah, he, as I'm walking past him, like, he turns back around and starts walking, and as I'm walking past him to get to my car, I hear him say something like, "Oh, I thought you were that guy." I was like, he said, "I was hoping you were that guy." I'm like, "What the fuck would you have done, old man? That guy was buff. I'm not gonna even lie. The guy behind the fucking window, he was buff and not old. To where he would have whooped, if that would have happened, that old man was past old man strength. Old man strength is for like the Gorton's fisherman he still works and shit. He's just old. No, this old man was retired old and fucking probably dying of something. Don't even go in there getting fresh like that, dude. Come on. There's an age limit is all I'm saying. There's an age limit. But, yeah. It cracked me up just because the guy was trying to be professional behind the window and all of a sudden just like turned into get the fuck out. after cracking us up too, after cracking us the fuck up. But yeah. Oh shit, it's commercial break time. So yeah, we're gonna have a quick word from Valt and we'll be right back.
We live in a world with too many accounts, too many passwords, and not enough time to remember which one belongs to what. Luckily, there's Valt. Valt is the visualized approach to passwords. Store all your passwords behind one truly random master password, using photos instead of words and numbers. With the ability to store your passwords across all your devices, Valt is making passwords painless. Right now, when you visit vault.io/PCEU, you'll be entered to win a $100 Visa gift card. Download Valt and enable the backup and sync feature and receive an additional 5 entries. That's VALT.io/PCEU. Valt. Make passwords painless.
Alright. Thank you, John Frickin Smith, for that funky-ass Gay for a Day intro. We still love it. My goodness. Still gets you. Damn it, I actually forgot the tagline. I came up with that one for a long time ago. It was for that one a long time ago. It was, what was it? Gets me in the mood for dude. Yeah. So again, I'm sticking with a bit of a theme on this one. I can't wait to actually have the guys. It seems more awkward doing Gay for a Day with just me sitting here just like, alright, I'm gonna spend a second talking about a dude. Although I guess it's not that weird when it's still weird when it's the three of us talking about it. But yeah, anyway, sticking with a bit of a theme this month. I think I gave away the theme just by saying this month. I'm gonna go with Pharrell Williams. A few reasons why. 1, because he can skateboard. 2, because he's obviously not a bad looking cat. Yeah, I just said the word cat. I know. Shut up. And 3, because he seems like he would just take it. Like, he just seems like submissive. Like, he seems like he would even, like, excuse the pun, but he seems like he would bow down to Snoop Dogg. Oh, I know. I regret that one, too. I wish the guys had been here for that one. My God. But, but yeah, I think he would bow wow down to Snoop Dogg. Yes, I had to say it. God damn it. And just speaking of that, Bow Wow actually too, he's got some feminine features on his face there. He seems like he could slap a wig on him and he would kind of play the part, kind of like last week's Gay for a Day there, Brandon T. Jackson. What was that on the Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, which wasn't quite as good as the first one. But on that one, there was a part where he was with a Cyclops or whatever, and he. I forgot the name of the damn Cyclops, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not high enough for Greek mythology yet. Yeah, that shit is awesome high. But, yeah, he was in that thing and he put on a wig because the Cyclops was blind. What's sad is I remember that the Cyclops was voiced by, goddamn Ron Perlman, which is awesome. Motherfucker's still doing his thing. But, yeah. So, you know what, this is going to be a double Gay for a Day, which is kind of nasty there. We're making a weird kind of sandwich. it's not an Oreo, it's a specialty Oreo is what it is, because usually I'm myself am kind of the Oreo. But on this one, since I'm not full white, let's just go with like a peanut butter Oreo. Yeah, between me and, I'm between, I guess, Bow Wow and, what's his name? Who the fuck did Pharrell Williams? Yeah. Yeah. They both seem like they would just kind of, sadly, not so much a sandwich. They seem like they would just kind of take it. They both seem like they would just bend over and just kind of let you do what you want. Gay! So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, that should be about it. I'm pretty goddamn baked. Yeah. Let's see, obviously the new logo change and shit again. So, yeah, you've probably seen it by now. It should be changed over just about everywhere. And, yeah, follow us on, hey, I can actually say this now. I finally changed our Instagram, so now I can actually say at JNT Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Simple as that. At JNT Podcast. You can find any of them. And, there is also that JNT Rabbit Hole group. There's a link for that down, and there's a link for John Frickin Smith, a link for Valt, a link for goddamn, link to all our social medias down there and in the description. Copy paste if your player doesn't make them clickable. They're clickable on some of them and some not. But yeah, there's that. We should be working on some merch soon. Soon we should be working on some. We should be having some t-shirts and whatnot coming out, or at least a place to get some JNT shirts. Yeah, that's the other T that fucking weed shop guy should use. Like like JNT. Yeah, like the baggers. I guess that's just another iced tea reference. So I wish we could get iced tea on the show and just like the iced tea baggers from one episode. That'd be pretty awesome. I have no idea what I would ask him though, because honestly, I fell off. I can't watch Law and Order. That shit is way too fucking sad for a pothead. Jesus fuck. Especially the one he was on. He was on the fucked up one, the most heinous crimes. Fuck that. No. There's certain shit you should not watch stoned. The Bridge is one of them. Refer back to a much older episode. Me and Rookie sat and watched The Bridge on my phone. Talk about depressing. But yeah, let's end this on a high note. Get it?
What you just heard was a podcast in the Poop Culture Extended Universe. For more great podcasts, make your way to www.poopculture.com.